live. Okay. So, I know when you make these controversial live videos that you're going to get your naysayers, your haters, your stupid asses, basically. Quite a few of them. So with that comes a layer of some thick skin. However, there is something that I will not make my opinion known. And that's the purpose of my videos. Let me invite some people. Okay. So I invited some peeps. While I invite you, I'm basically going to let you know. I did a video earlier. Oh, wow. Okay. I did a video earlier about visitors in dialysis and whatever. Okay? So this will be my second DaVita clinic that I've been at in my dialysis lifetime. Okay? It's not that long of a lifetime, but any lifetime on dialysis is a lifetime on dialysis. Okay? And if you're on dialysis, that's the only way that I'll accept you making a comment. Alright? About the lifetime longevity of dialysis. So, one of the main reasons I'm going back on live, one of the main reasons I'm live is because I had this stupid ass woman, I think her name is Sherry Fry or something, who told me to read a book. I thought that was funny. I think she's hilarious, guys. It's always funny when you mention race that it's always a white person that acts or is offended. First of all, dear white people, why are you offended? You're not even in this equation. Okay? When it comes to racism, you can only empathize with somebody of color, especially, and I'll be very specific, especially in the United States. Oops, sorry. So, dear white people, you don't have a right to say, you're the reason why racism exists. Bitch, please. Bitch, motherfucking please. Okay? How dare you, not Sherry Fields, not you. There's a lady named Sherry Fry. Not you, not my angel, Miss Fields. Okay? Her name was Sherry Fry. She made a very vulgar comment. And it was very unwarranted because, like I said, how are you offended? And then they're like, if that was a black person, you wouldn't have been saying it. I said, guess what? If that was a black person, they wouldn't have been allowed to visitors because they're black. So let's be real. That's the point. You just made the point, you dum-dum. That is the freaking point. If you were black, you would have been treated like they were treated, which is like, nothing's bad happening. And your white privilege would have been exercised fully. Okay? That's the point, guys. I'm talking about the elephant in the room because it's an elephant in the room. There's a point to all of this. There's a point if she was listening, but she doesn't know how to listen, whoever she is, and anybody else who was making comments that didn't make any sense, that were basically attacking me for speaking my truth, which I have every right to. You have the right. Make a video, woman, lady, guy, girl, whoever you are. Make a video and express yourself if you feel you want to. I'm doing it. But let me tell you something. Be ready for the backlash, because if you come out with some stupid shit like you left a cyberbully comment on my page, people are going to come for you, because that's what they do. Hope you got some thick skin to be ready to get the backlash of your idiocracy. Your idiocracy. And like I said, racism exists, bottom line. I didn't make it up, okay? I didn't bring it into the world, and I didn't treat anybody different because of the color of their skin. No, but I did. I was born this color, and it's not white. And I was born of interracial parents that weren't treated too kindly in the 80s for having a child of mixed race. Okay? I was born into racism. of no fault or choice of my own. So I think I know what I'm talking about when I tell you that people treat people differently all the time based on the color of their skin. And they smile and they try to act like it's nice nasty. Let me break it down to you further. I was in the hospital with 30-something staples in my arm recently. And I was in a hospital called The Villages. And if anybody knows anything about it, it's where a lot of old white people go to die. No offense, but it's the facts, okay? While I was in there, I was denied reasonable accommodation for over 3 hours after getting multiple surgeries, pain medication, because this one nurse just decided she did not like me. I wonder why. I don't know why. I can't speak for these people who have that kind of hate in their heart for no reason, but they exist. And just because they don't outright call you by the color of your skin doesn't mean that they're not treating you differently because of the color of your skin. And let me tell you something, dear white people, because you don't know nothing about it. Like I said, you can empathize for what I feel, but you cannot speak on something you know nothing about. You can't, because you're not treated that way. All right? I was denied reasonable accommodation. I went to talk to the charge nurse, which is what you do when you can't be accommodated reasonably. You go above someone's head, right? So I walked ever so slightly to the front, in pain, writhing in pain, with staples up my arm, a temporary catheter in my neck that was just placed, okay? And this nurse tells me, after I go to her, and I said, ma'am, I'm just trying to find out where my medication is, and if it's possible, I can just, if she needs help or something, if they could, bring some medicine to me. I'm in a lot of pain. I had a very large amount of surgeries today, and I'm just trying to get some sleep, and I'm writhing in pain. Okay? I might as well walked up there like a crackhead looking for some cocaine, okay? That woman looked at me like I had 20 heads. She didn't accommodate me. As a matter of fact, she said, ma'am, lower your voice. And she looked at me with the most evilest eyes, and I just thought, oh my God, this is happening. And she told me, lower your voice, ma'am. And after she did that, she said, call security. I'm half naked in a gown. I am in no position to be fighting anyone. I'm just in pain. And I went to get help from dear white person. And guess what they did? They called security on me and walked away and waved her hand like it was a magic wand. And that's how I was treated. After security came and I had to call the director of the hospital, because I said, listen, I'm not leaving against my will. I will leave with my dignity. However, I don't think it's a good idea that I leave, being that I have 31 staples in my arm and I have a catheter that I'm scheduled to have removed for a life-saving treatment called dialysis in the morning, and I'm NPO'd until midnight, is why I'm trying to get medication before midnight, because I'm not allowed to eat or drink. So they politely walked me back up after realizing all the facts and trying to piece together how this woman came to the conclusion that my 4'11" self needed them to call security. But they did. And this woman used her white privilege to do that for no reason at all. I don't know. Like I said, I cannot speak for the hate in other people's hearts, but I will tell you that it exists. And for any idiot that says it doesn't exist, they're not of color. Or they must be living in some kind of fairy tale bubble. And that is sad. Zoe, stop trying to do that. My dog's being crazy. So, yeah, that's all I have to say. Those are my last words for the day, because I really don't feel like talking. I don't feel very well because I just left dialysis and I'm a little bit on the tired side. But I just wanted to make that very clear to whom needed to hear it, that it is real. Racism is real. And it definitely is prevalent in the world of dialysis. And if you don't know anything about dialysis, then mind your fucking business. Get off my fucking page. And if you don't like my fucking video, go eat fucking rocks and get off my page, bitch. Mind your business. Nobody's telling you to mind my business. Anyway, I love you all. Those who are being nice and kind in the world. And everyone else, fuck you.